Inspirational Creatives, episode 178. Welcome to Inspirational Creatives. I'm your host, Rob Lawrence. Join me every Friday as I chat with successful artists, producers, and creative entrepreneurs who share powerful stories and strategies. They can help you to create the life that you want. Listen each week as these inspirational creatives show you how to take your creativity to the next level. You'll learn how to create a sustainable business that inspires others and gives you the financial freedom and lifestyle that you want. Thanks for listening. Make sure you sign up at inspirationalcreatives.com to get free exclusive bonus material. And now, on with the show. Rob here, and welcome to this short action episode of Inspirational Creatives. If you're new to these short action episodes, each Wednesday a new short action episode is published which will help you to take some life-changing action to help you live more creatively. Often they feature actionable takeaways from a longer conversation that's published every Friday. So in the last episode, 177, I spoke with author and part-time digital nomad Amanda Turner. Amanda shared her story and experience with me, describing how she's created a life that she loves, immersed in her own creative work, seemingly getting the best of both worlds as she gets to visit and live in exciting new places across the globe with her family whilst writing books as an author. In this short action episode, I want to share with you the one thing that Amanda does to avoid distraction and to keep focused on her creative work and writing when she is living in these exciting new places for periods of time. Now, if you haven't had a chance to listen to part one of my chat with Amanda, I want to begin with this clip, which I hope introduces you to Amanda and what she's up to in the world right now.
I'm a full-time writer and a part-time digital nomad. I'm very active in my literary community as well. And though I am Amanda Turner, I write as AK Turner. So all of the books that I've written are authored under that name. But I love to move about the world with my husband and two daughters, and we keep that creativity going while we're on the road. So that's sort of the focus of where we're headed right now.
Before we get into today's short action episode, in episode 177, Amanda shared with me what some of the highlights have been creating this type of lifestyle for her and her family.
Definitely trekking through the Amazon. We had a fantastic jungle guide who took us on these jungle walks and would show us all these little hidden secrets that if we had been walking along on our own, we would never have seen them. The Carnival parade at the Sambadromo, which is basically a parade that you watch from 11 o'clock at night to 7 a.m. the next morning. That was a pretty unique experience. It was wonderful.
Now, I know you're really excited by the idea of travel and living more creatively, and that it would be a dream come true to live in these exotic countries whilst getting paid to do your creative work. Well, it seems that it is possible, and not only for individuals, but folks like myself and Amanda who have young families too. This all sounds very appealing. However, I know you and I know myself well enough to know that whenever I visit a new inspiring place, I have several challenges. First, I just want to go and explore. I want to go and visit all the new exciting places, restaurants, sites and scenes that I've heard about online and from my friends. Second, my routine is disrupted when I travel. More so with family. For me, having a solid routine is how I get things done. In episode 177, Amanda revealed to me that she writes and edits all of her books whilst on the road. So in that episode, I asked Amanda this question about focus and avoiding distraction. How do you manage first the distraction? Because I imagine visiting a new country for the first time is going to be wholly exciting, and you've got this job to do, you've got these books to push forward. How do you manage that?
The most important thing is the mindset. As a digital nomad, or even if you don't want to use that term, if you are traveling long term or living long term, meaning, it's more than a vacation. This is more than a 2-week vacation. You're going to live and work in another culture. You cannot treat it as vacation at all. You don't go out and immediately see the sights and go souvenir shopping and go to all the nice restaurants. Instead, you treat it as a normal work day. Well, not a normal work day, let's be honest. But we have to structure our day so that we don't have those distractions, but still not work so much that we're not enjoying the culture in which we find ourselves.
Amanda reveals that if you're living and traveling long term, it's all about mindset. If you're on a long-term trip and you're planning to maintain your creative work and momentum, you cannot treat it like a holiday or vacation. The key to success here is to structure your day as a normal work day, but not so much so that you miss out on the experience of living in a different place and culture. Amanda shared with me how a typical day would unfold when living and working away from home.
My husband will get up very early to start work, so he'll get a couple of hours of work in before the rest of the family is up. I will get up with the children and give them breakfast. Maybe we'll do some schoolwork, some lessons with them. My husband will then take over, giving me some time to work. And we have it all structured. We call it tag team parenting, so that by early afternoon, we can finish work and then we can go out and explore the city we find ourselves in.
Amanda is in a unique situation when they are living away from home. They're able to involve themselves in their creative work whilst educating their children on the road by taking turns. Amanda calls this tag team parenting. Whether you're a parent or not, what I like about this approach is that the discipline and routine ensures that the creative work gets done. Amanda's powerful morning routine involves the stuff that really matters: creativity and learning, leaving the rest of the day to explore the new sights, sounds and experiences of the new place that they're in. Before we wrap up, I'd like to share with you some of the benefits that Amanda shared in episode 177 of traveling and living away long term.
The long-term travel and exposure to different cultures has so many benefits to kids. It makes them more adaptable. And by the way, all of these things, these effects, it has those effects on the adults as well. And we have become more adaptable. We are more flexible in our parenting than we would have been if we had never done these trips. But it makes children more adaptable. It breeds compassion, a sense of wonder, a sense of adventure, and also, I think, confidence.
For Amanda, the long-term travel has had many benefits for her and her whole family. They have all become more adaptable and flexible. And remember that adaptability and flexibility are the keys to living a truly successful life. Being able to work and live in different countries has encouraged a greater sense of wonder and a greater sense of adventure for all of them. They've become more compassionate as beings, and they've all become more confident. So in summary then, according to Amanda, avoiding distraction and keeping focused on your creative work whilst travelling is all about developing the right mindset. When Amanda's visiting and living away from home in a new and inspiring place with her family, she doesn't treat it like a holiday or vacation. She maintains a morning routine, despite the allure and distraction of being somewhere new. This way, Amanda's creative work gets done and her family still get to do what's important to them whilst exploring somewhere new. I hope Amanda's ideas inspired you today. To hear more of what she had to say, head on over to Inspirational Creatives and have a look for episode 177. Stay tuned for part 2 of my chat with Amanda this Friday in episode 179. I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas on how this short action episode was for you today, so head on over to inspirationalcreatives.com/contact or drop me an email at rob@inspirationalcreatives.com and I'll chat to you soon. Thanks for listening. Nothing beats the stories and advice of an expert to help you raise your creative game. I would love to know what you thought about today's episode, so don't forget to subscribe in iTunes where you can rate and review the show. If you like this episode, I invite you to share it on Facebook or Twitter with the one person you know who will benefit from the wisdom shared here today. You can find the show notes on inspirationalcreatives.com/podcast. If you have a burning question or a great idea for a guest, head on over to inspirationalcreatives.com/contact, where you can connect with me there.